Okay, so I'll be going in with my Too Faced Hangover Primer, and I'll just be using that as a base before I then put on any foundation. One thing I like about this primer is it feels very silky soft on the skin and absolutely smells so good. Doesn't really leave your skin feeling super dry as well. So for my eyelid primer, I'm going in with my Urban Decay eyeshadow primer, and I'll be using that as a base for my eyeshadow. Actually, this is my first time using this primer, and I think it's absolutely amazing and really helps with pigment of any eyeshadow. So for my eyeshadow, I'll then be going in with my Huda Beauty Obsessions, and I'm using the purple shade. I actually got this from Sephora, and on my way getting actually when I was getting it, the sales consultant, I initially wanted to get the orange one because I just felt like orange would be cute on me. He told me I should get the purple because purple will look popping on my skin. So of course I had to take up his offer and I got the purple one. So let's see how it goes. So now that I'm done with that lighter shade as my transition, I'm going in with the darker shade, and I'll be using that towards my outer corner of my eyelids, taking it into the eye. I'm not taking it all the way into to the start of my eye, if that makes sense. I'm actually just like stopping right in the middle so I can pop in a different shade. Next up, I'm going in with the darkest purple shade on the palette, and I'll then be just patting that into my crease. With the shimmer shades, I was actually a bit confused between the two, so I ended up going for the last bottom shade, and I just used a flat brush to just take that into the middle. And to be honest, these eyeshadow palettes are very pigmented and the shimmer colors are amazing. Literally, like, it shimmers so well. I definitely give a big hands up to Huda Beauty for this because I'm obsessed. Literally, I am obsessed. So for my inner eye corner, I'll be going in with the darkest shimmery shades, and I'll just be tipping a little bit of that in the inner corner of my eye just to give it more of a bling bling kind of look. My second favorite part of this video is using the Huda Beauty foundation. Her foundations smell amazing. They have such a perfumey scent. Like, I just cannot get over how good they smell. And the coverage obviously it's full coverage depending on your build up. I used 2 pumps of the foundation to give me a better fuller coverage, which is enough. It is a bit thick, so I think that's why it does give a better coverage. I just can't get over the smell. It smells literally like perfume, I swear. Like, it literally even overpowers all the other products you'll use on your skin. Like, even if I use my concealer, you could still definitely smell the foundation. That's how good it is. So for concealer, I'm going in with my Fenty Beauty concealer in the shade 430. Yep, that sounds right. 430. And I'll just be concealing my face, highest point of my face where I need to highlight. And I'll be using my beauty blender and then going ahead and blending all that concealer out. So for setting powder, I'll then be going in with my Maybelline Fit Me Loose powder, and this is in the shade medium. And then I'll just be using that to just set the concealer that I use to highlight my skin with. So right now I'll be giving myself a bit of a reverse contour with my Fenty Beauty setting powder, and this is in the shade Walnut or Hazelnut, between the two. Then I'll be going in with my LA Girl Pro Face powder in the shade Cocoa, and I'll be using that shade to contour the rest of my skin, while my Fenty Beauty setting powder is also kind of setting on my face. That way I have a proper set, full-on contour. Now the powder that I used to set my entire face was the same Fenty Beauty setting powder, and the main reason why I set my face with this is because it's quite closer to my skin tone and actually gives me a perfect photo finish when I use it. Now to set my face, I'll be going in with my Milani Makeup Mist Setting Spray, and I'll just be setting the rest of my face. That's a lot. We're gonna let it cool off and dry off before we go on to the next step. So for the next step, I'll be going in with my Fenty Beauty. This is their General Gloss Balm. This is the brown goldish one. And I'll just be putting gloss on my lips. Next, I'll be going with my Fenty Hush. What is this? Hustler Baby highlighter. Yes, Hustler Baby. And I'll just be highlighting my skin. This is my first time using this, and can I just say it's bomb? Like, hello, is bomb. Like, literally, just watch that highlight sit on my skin. Next up, I'll be going with my Morphe Setting Mist, and I'll just be setting the rest of my face. It smells bomb too. Just as a gloss, I'll be going in with my Fenty Beauty. This is the shade Undefeated Lip Stunner, and then I'll just be putting that on top of my gloss to give me a purple glossy look. And I'm gonna go back in with the same Fenty Beauty Gloss Balm just to give it more of a highlighted proper balm ass look, if that should be a word, if I'm allowed to say that. So there we have it, guys, the final finished product. Please do let me know what you guys think about today's look, and don't forget to give this video a big huge thumbs up, and don't forget to also like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel. Until next time, guys, don't forget to keep slaying. Bye.